According to multiple sources, Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble and challenging Gunther for the world title at WrestleMania 41 was the plan for quite some time. Shocker. So it wasn't a last-minute decision. We all knew this. We all had a feeling, but again, we let it play out, and that's what we got. Bet, I don't know. Are you shocked that main event Jey Uso challenged Gunther for the world title?
No, not shocked. And it's all fine. Here's my issue with the whole thing. The issue is Gunther, because he is a different kind of guy, both in shoot and kayfabe. Like,
explain.
Well, as a worker, right? People, he's more of a. I know everybody says this. This is just like a cliche. He's a throwback. He's old school. He does, he's different. Like they talk about him like that, and that is true. But there's another way that he's different as a character, because the original, the Walter character, even from Imperium or on his own or whatever, he's always been his thing is he thinks that pro wrestling is has been disgraced, and he's there to bring the grace back to it. No, that's why he would say the ring is sacred. Those were like taglines and promo lines that he would use. He didn't really do things like what he does now. Like, ever since the idea of them having his character just get in brawls with Jey Uso and stuff like that all the time is not what the character would do. Very much so, the character of Gunther would be the kind of guy that's like, I'm not going to touch any of you people for free.
Right.
Like, it's got to be a big match because I'm a big deal, and that's what this is, a sport. And I'm not going to degrade myself by going down to your street level. He says that in promos, but then in the ring, they just have him, just because they're lazy wrestling bookers, they're like, and then you're going to jump Jey Uso in the aisle or whatever. Like, this shit that Gunther would never do, right? And that's my issue. He's not being true to character. You should never see Gunther in action until it's bell time, because that builds the anticipation. It means you really want Jey Uso to get his hands on him, and he can't do it because Gunther won't allow it. You want Gunther to get his ass kicked. You want him to get knocked off his high horse. You want to see the graceful fall from grace. You want to see him be embarrassed, and you can't, because he's standing there superior, better than everyone, and nobody can beat him. That's the character, and they're not doing the character. They're just making him every other wrestler. I'll just get in a fight on the, I'll get in a fight on the show, and then we'll fight to the point where we get to the match, and then we'll start doing headlocks. Shitty, lazy booking.
Shitty, lazy booking. Do you believe in Jay Hendry?
I like Jay Hendry.
Jay Hendry.